night. So I thought I would start by sharing what I pack in my bag on Infusion Day. So here's my bag. Super cute bag that I got from TJ Maxx, probably like 6 months ago or something like that. But always gotta find a way to slip some fashion in there. Okay, so because I'm gonna be there for so long, I like to pack snacks. My center does offer like refreshments, snacks, and things like that, but I like to have my favorites. So pistachios is a favorite. I have to have those. Sour Patch watermelon, and then I grabbed some Cheez-Its from the dollar store, so I'll take those also. I always like to pack a Gatorade just to replenish any electrolytes and things like that, so I always have a Gatorade with me for those appointments. And then I'll be taking my water jug also, which is obviously too heavy to put in my bag, but I do have that. And then I have my little wallet purse here, so we'll just throw that in there so I have my ID and things like that. And then I do recommend, if you're going in like sandals or something like that, to take a pair of socks, because I like to kick off my shoes and just cuddle up in a chair as I'm waiting and I might fall asleep and things like that. So I take some socks with me. And then in terms of electronics, last time I took my Kindle, but the pre-meds made me so loopy that I couldn't actually read my story, but I'm hoping that it's a little different this time because there is a book that I've been reading that I would love to finish. So taking my Kindle just in case, but if I am too loopy, I also have my tablet here, my iPad mini, so that I can watch like Netflix or listen to music and things like that. And so I just take a pair of headphones for that as well. And then I'll have like my blogging hand grip, but I mean, not everyone is going to need that, so I didn't include that. And then I take a blanket with me, so I'll be taking this cozy blanket just so that I can cuddle up in the chair because it's going to be a very long day. And that's pretty much it for what I pack. If I forgot something that comes to me as I'm like walking out the door, I'll leave that in a description box maybe, or I'll maybe pop one and tell you guys. My biggest tip though would be to dress comfortably. You want something loose fitting and you want easy access to your arms. So I am dressed very casually. I will include a clip. All right, quick peek at breakfast. Apple, boiled egg, yogurt. Gonna try to chug the water down to the 3 o'clock line, and yeah. Alright guys, so I'm back home, got some Jimmy John's, about to eat this and probably binge some HGTV and Grey's Anatomy. Hi there guys, it is the next day or day 2 after my infusion, so I wanted to pop on and just share a few things with you guys about the infusion. The infusion took about 5.5 hours total, and that's with observation time and with pre-meds that they give you like 30 minutes before they start your drip. What else? I kind of showed you guys that when I got home I was just going to eat and watch TV. I ended up falling asleep at like 4 o'clock p.m. and I didn't wake up till like 12:30 in the morning, and the only reason that I woke up was because I had to run to the toilet, and I was on the toilet for like over an hour, TMI, but I had a really bad case of diarrhea, and that seems to be the only side effect from the infusion. However, I don't know if it's truly because of the infusion or if it was just bad timing, because I do have very irregular bowels in general, and I've been kind of struggling in that area. So yeah, I was on the toilet for like an hour and a half, and then I was really hungry, so I just snacked on an apple. My dog came and joined me, and it took me like another hour or so to fall back to sleep, so I didn't fall back to sleep until like 2-3 o'clock ish. So yeah, that was it for yesterday. I don't really have any side effects. I woke up this morning a little sluggish and very jitterish, like just very jittery, but I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm about to as soon as I get through recording this video, so hoping that that helps. My agenda today is blood work, and then I have an MRI tomorrow, so I need to get this nose ring switched out to something glass for the MRI. One thing I want to share with you guys is that I get so much anxiety around my big appointments, so I try to schedule them all close together, as closely as possible, So Thursday was infusion day, Friday, which is today, is blood work day, and then Saturday, which is tomorrow, is going to be MRIs. So I'm just going to knock them out back to back so that I don't have to deal with doctors again until January unless something comes up. So yeah, going to get blood work done. My least favorite thing, actually MRIs are my least favorite. I hate MRI so much, but I also hate blood work because I hate needles. I'm not as squeamish as I used to be because I've been poked so much at this point that it's just like I just turn away and flinch and it's over. So yeah, come on guys. All right, here's breakfast today. I have this freezer sausage croissant, my yogurt. I try to eat yogurt daily just to make sure that I'm getting my probiotics. And then I've chugged my water down to this 3 o'clock line because the more the better on blood work day. So I'm going to try to get down to like 6 o'clock before my appointment. And then I have some probiotic tea here also that I'm going to sip on. I really wanted coffee, but I told you guys that I woke up pretty jittery, so I thought that might not be the best idea. But yep, that's breakfast. All right guys, Mamba out. That wasn't actually that bad at all. I think I was there for like under an hour, maybe like 45 minutes. So yeah, I think I might go do a little retail therapy to treat myself to all of these doctor's appointments. Any excuse to shop. And then probably go home and take a nap until my appointment at the jeweler. Okay, shopping was a fail, but I got some Garrett's popcorn. If you know, you know. Alright guys, so it was so quick and I forgot to take my camera out to vlog. I'm a horrible vlogger, but I just got my glass post put in for my MRI tomorrow, and then I'll go back again tomorrow and he'll switch it back. Hi there guys, it is day 3 and the final day in my Days in My Life series, and today is MRI day. So I have 3 MRIs scheduled for today. I have a head MRI, a spine thoracic MRI, and then the spine cervical MRI. So we're just going to knock those out back to back. So it's going to be a little bit of a lengthy appointment, but after today I won't have to get another MRI for like 6 months or so. So today's MRIs are just going to be my baseline MRIs because I did not get any conducted before I started treatment. So we're going to use this one as a baseline and then we'll compare it to my future MRIs. So yeah, that is what is on the agenda for today. So let's go. Time for breakfast. All right guys, so here is breakfast for today. I have a cup of coffee, my yogurt. Gotta have yogurt every day. And then I made some overnight oats, and you just see some chia seeds, some flax seeds, and some honey drizzled on top. And then I have my water, but I'm honestly probably not going to drink much just because I'm going to be in that MRI machine and I'm not going to be able to go to the bathroom like every 10 minutes like I usually have to when I drink that water. So I'll probably just drink my cup of coffee and save my water for after my appointment. But that is breakfast for today.
Just a bunch of yes or no questions. Have you had an MRI before?
Yes.
Any problems related to previous MRI?
No.
Can you stand with
3 hours later.
Okay, that was brutal. Never doing 3 MRIs back to back again, ever. Fail. Whew. Look at how bad this bruising is from my IV. From infusion day. So bad. Ugh. All right guys, so quick recap of today. I had my 3 MRIs with contrast and without contrast, and initially I thought scheduling all 3 was going to be the smartest decision for me so that I could just knock all 3 out. But in the future, I don't think I'm ever going to do that again, and I don't think I would recommend it to other people either, and here's why. So all 3 MRIs with contrast and without contrast take about 2 hours and 45 minutes for me. And their expectation is that you remain on that table in the exact same position for the entire 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now, I just assumed that because it was 3 MRIs with contrast and without contrast, that they would allow you like a brief break to like move or use the bathroom. So I was thinking like I could do my head MRI and my cervical spine MRI, take a quick break, and then finish with my thoracic spine MRI. But their expectation is that you do all three with contrast and without contrast from beginning to end without ever getting up. So I was like, ma'am, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I need to get up and use the bathroom. I know that I use the bathroom at the beginning of my MRIs, but it's like an hour later now, I have to use it again. And she was like, well, your pictures aren't going to line up quite right unless you lay in the exact same position. And I'm like, there's no way that I can guarantee you that I'm going to come back and lay in the exact same position. So she ended up having to add more time to my last MRI because she had to recapture some of the images that she took right before I got up so that they would align a certain way that she was saying. It was all just very annoying, but I was like, how can they expect anyone to lay in the exact same position for 2 hours and 45 minutes without ever getting up? So by the end of that appointment, I was just very irritated and agitated, and nobody wants that, right? So in the future, I would not recommend that again, and I have no intentions of doing all three MRIs back to back again in the future. But that was kind of it for that. Other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing. For the remainder of today, I'm just kind of going to bum around, binge watch some TV, snack on some junk food and things like that. When I went back to the jeweler to get that glass post out, he switched it over to a hoop for me. And that was just kind of my treat to myself after all of these doctor's appointments, because it was a little pricey for this nose ring, but worth it because it's what I wanted from the very beginning. So yeah, that wraps up today's vlog. If you've watched to this point, thank you so much. I appreciate you for watching to this point. I hope that you got something out of it, whether it was some information, some encouragement, or whatever the case may be. So just leave a comment below, some questions if you have them, an emoji, any of those things. I would love to hear from you guys. So until next time, bye.